work. So looking towards that Fizz, looking towards the Zed. Takes a lot of auto attack harass in the early. I think once you get those two big items, but early game, gold is absolutely king. So LGD, whilst they grab the dragon, will lose out on the turret.
And they're not going to really do much more than take half health, but that is going to be Assassin getting first blood in a 1v1 in the mid lane.
Yeah, it certainly isn't. We mentioned that...
Yeah, Wushin is actually potentially getting baited in just here, but
I was actually
the counter gank ready.
Counter ganks here.
Yeah, Wushin actually getting caught up though. He's going to blow that flash, but he's so low on health. There's the heal as well. Boomerang Blade not going to find Akon, but MLXG just punches him in the noggin and is going to have to chase onto Schwen if he wants to find this kill, but already a nice 2-0 start. Oh my goodness, that Vault Breaker was so much damage.
Yeah, the reason they AoE comes out of Jarvanage is so much bigger hook in the bottom lane.
Yeah, there's the flayback on a PYL here as well. Imp's trying to get the damage down. That Flame Spitter doing some work though. The exhaust to come down onto Imp as well. Lamb, nice use of that one. Sky unable to get far. There's the rend and PYL picks up the kill. And Liam might be in trouble now as well, as there's the Fate's Call to come down. Imp gets hooked under the tower. He's going to get taken. Liam, he smells blood. The Flater comes through, levels up for some health, and PYL's not finished. Shield of Daybreaks here, does get the shield, and then flashes out. Easy as you like.
Yeah, so in the end, a 2-for-1 trade coming through. Support's picking up the last 2 kills there, but I do think that a pickaxe is a good option beforehand, however, just so you get a little bit of damage, or a BF sword, but going for that rend, stack up the big E and be able to take people out.
Yeah, Imp actually getting aggressive here on the bottom side. Zenith Blade lands onto King here. There's the Lantern to come through as well, but Imp just rends him to death. Gets the reset on that one. Fate's Call for the knock-up here on Wushin as well. He's popped the ult, but he's not going anywhere. Jumping out of the boomerangs, and Imp, an easy double kill in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and we mentioned...
Really great Fizz play, although still falling behind in the CS department. MLXG looking for a dive onto Akon. There's the Assault and Battery, but the Equalizer in the wrong position. Sky tanking up this turret for a little bit too long. MLXG, he's in trouble as well, and a failed dive onto Akon.
Yeah, that was a horrible Equalizer, and we see more action in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Schwen actually getting caught up here as well, as Wushin's going down solo. Lamb's going to die though, and Imp in with even more damage with that Hurricane. There, that rend is doing so much work.
Yeah, and that was just a bad move out of MLXG to go into the top lane and try and impact it. We've mentioned how Sky doesn't really need the resources that maybe an Aurelia does, so you need to get down consistent damage than it is to really be able to impact with these big crits. But we see a dive coming in on the top lane.
Yeah, Flag and Dragon to be flashed out of the way of the Equalizer to come down on top. Sky still alive here. TBQ taking a lot of damage. The Assault and Battery to come down, gets dented into the face as MLXG now trying to put some more pressure on. Ooh, Charm the Water's going to get dodged out of the way, but it's a nice death sentence. Just steals him away. Fate's Call. See you later, PYL.
Yeah, we went up control over the Dragon area. With how much damage Imp will do, this is going over once again to LGD.
Yep, Kalista fantastic at securing these neutral objectives. King don't want to give it away for free. Goes down to 2 health. He's going to be secured by LGD though, and here's the fight. Assault and Battery actually onto Schwen straight up, but look at the explosive distortion damage. PYL's on a killing spree, but King are doing work in this backside. Akon's going to fort. MLXG gets healed out of nowhere as Wayless, the last man standing, and King with a beautiful team fight.
Dangerous game. MVP baited 2 members in for MLXG to be able to turn around and participate in the end of that fight. In the game, LGD are 3-0. They don't really have to face check it, so King are going to have to fly in for a long-range engage.
Yeah, there's the On The Hunt being popped here as well. MLXG over the wall there as TBQ comes to meet him. He might be in trouble as Imp just gets assassinated. Assassin in there with a lot of damage as well. Akon gonna fall down. That's the tanky member. He's off the board. PYL in a lot of trouble, and that's 3 members dead for LGD. If King can do anything, they can team fight. Yeah, that's sort of like the consolation prize that they don't really feel great about as the Baron falls down as well. The Empowered Recall's coming down, and LGD, they are going to be able to take away this Dragon, but this Baron buff's going to really help that siege.
Yeah. Onto Assassin, make sure that he's using the ult defensively, and then really Imp can deal with everyone else on the lineup but Assassin, so it really comes down to how well Akon can play this.
Yeah, MLXG actually finds Imp here as well, but he's dancing around, manages to kill him almost immediately. Lamb now in a lot of trouble as Assassin, he's found Imp. Imp's now going to die. The Zonya's Hourglass to come through as Wushin is tearing apart the members of LGD. Wayless going to get found out here as well as his clone's going to be discovered, and
to be too late in getting here unless Schwen can get a great steal.
Yep, not going to be able to. Ooh, flag and drag over, but has to fly for LGD, and it is getting decimated.
Health bars are going a little bit low on Sky, though, so they might look to fight this one.
Potentially, P-Whale gets hooked up here. Fate's Call is available. He just gets pulled out and not going to find anything. There's the Assault and Battery to come through onto Imp here in the backline. P-Whale soaks up that Chum the Waters, but King members are falling left, right, and center as Acorn has got blood in his eyes. Wayless comes in here again, but Wushin is just too strong. The double kill for Wayless responded here by Wushin, but Wushin in a lot of trouble, and MLXG, the only one alive.
Yeah, and that fight went absolutely horrible because MLXG able to grab it and fight straight away. It's just a surprising burst in power. So King trying to play this one slowly, baiting the Dragon out of the pit, looking to start a fight.
Yeah, MLXG, he wants to find Imp if he can. And, oh, it's actually going to be stolen here by Schwen, and the Cataclysm to come down as well. There's the box down. Wayless using that Sonya's Hourglass to beautiful effect. LGD, Imp is on the run. He doesn't die this time. Yes, he does. Finally taken out by the passive here as King trying to hunt down the last few members of LGD. But Imp, he's the only one dead so far. And Acorn is going to be able to escape, and they get the 5th Dragon.
5th Dragon, 2-for-1 trade. Fantastic play out of Imp, but Schwen coming up with the steal, putting his team on his back 2 times in a row.
As the Sentinel's going to find King here as well. LGD have an opportunity to engage this fight as they see fit. Sky a little bit further away. Solar Flare going to land on Liam. Instantly gets removed. There's the Assault and Battery onto Imp, but a lovely Cataclysm. Not enough to save Imp. And Acorn, he's going to fall down as well. The spike to come through, but Schwen does no damage. Wayless and Schwen, they are in charge of defense, and only Liam to die. That's what happens when the support gets focused.
Yeah, it certainly is. I don't really know how that happened. Wayless had absolutely no part in that fight. Dives in now.
Oh, Assassin is dead. Wayless now in a lot of trouble. He's going to fall down. Schwen, this could be the clean ace, and it is for King. The first inhibitor probably going to fall down here as Wushin going to do some work on this inhibitor turret, and Sky to come back in. This could be 2 inhibs down now for King.
Yeah, that'll definitely be double inhib, and that was a bad fight from LGD. They would teleport to stop that minion dying.
Yeah, Sky actually going to come through to make sure that he's got as much creeps as he can. This last Nexus turret going to fall down. They've got a lot of damage. Wushin's here. P-Whale the only one up, as is Imp, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. And beautiful play from King to round out that game.
Yeah, they